Hello and welcome to an all-new podcast experience on your number one small YouTuber podcast. Oh, that's quite a big statement there, Yemmy. It is. That is a large statement. But hey, welcome to a new podcast experience on this channel. Yemmy the Ferret is my name, aka Yemmy, and welcome to the YemmyCast, a video game podcast with that's me, Yemmy the Ferret. I've said that. What's up? How's it going? It's been a pretty long day for me personally. But here we are. We're ready to go into our first topic for today, which is Yemmy versus Dankius, who is a TikTok compilation maker. Essentially, I mean, this is like not huge news. This is just something I had as an aside here. But to be perfectly honest with you, it's I've gone through the same kind of thing he's going through right now, which is you're kind of dealing with the fact that you aren't actually making your own original quote-unquote content. But essentially, I on my old channel, I was making things called YouTube haikus, and what those are is they're a compilation of funny videos, short usually, or edited down versions. They would get really popular, but it's not like it was my content. Yeah, I'm making the compilation. It take me a whatever amount of time to put them together, but in the end it wasn't my content, so I decided to make this channel here and start anew because I couldn't get the people on the other channel to like the stuff I was doing, so I decided might as well just start fresh and new, and here we are. We're here. But he said when PewDiePie reacts to your videos, and I just said, me being funny, I said quote unquote yours. Well, technically they are your videos, but the people inside the videos, that's their content. And I get where he's coming from. He's doing a lot of work on these. Probably I watched like 3 of his videos back when TikTok was taking off, just to kind of see what the memes are all about. And I fell off, and for some reason all of his community posts and videos keep coming up in my feed, so I'm forced to look at them, and obviously YouTube knows that I looked at it. He does a lot of polls and stuff like that, but maybe it's a she, I don't know. But anyways, the reply that I got was it still takes 4 hours per compilation to make. That's how compilations work. It's still my compilation. True. But then you should have said reacts to your compilation, not your video. Your video insinuates that, you're the one who took the time to make the TikTok. I hate using that word. I hate that word now. But you're the one who did it. That insinuates that you're the one who made that little short clip for TikTok. And obviously he doesn't do that. He just takes them offline and then puts them into a compilation, which, inherently there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of compilation channels out there. Like I said, I was one of them a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but about a year ago now a year and a half. Jeez, get your fucking timetables right. But to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think that this is like anything crazy. It's just not like this is going to take off and be a huge thing. I'm just saying, I was in the same position as him. I was in my late teens when I figured it out that, obviously this sort of content isn't real, quote, it's not really your content. It's someone else's content that you're putting together in a video. He said it takes 4 hours for him to make these compilations, and when I was making mine, it would take me like 30 minutes at most, and I was using Movie Maker. So I don't know what he's using, but I was using Movie Maker, and I got them done. They're not highly edited or anything, but neither are his, so I don't know where it all comes from. Maybe it's just he's allotting the time to find the video, to find that sweet TikTok But to be honest with you, you can go to any of these compilations and you can see like the same video several times over. They obviously take from each other and give to each other, which I mean, kind of seems like a little tiny community if you ask me. They're probably in like some secret Discord going, okay, so I'm gonna put in the one where the guy dresses up as SpongeBob and he gets he says he does a little song with hit or miss, that's. And then the other guy's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna use the one where the guy's playing the piano with the sunglasses. And then the other guy's like, what the hell? I used both of those in mine already. And they just look at him and like, kick him out of the Discord. But it all comes down to a technicality on this kind of thing. And technically, even though you're putting in the work to make this content, you're getting millions of views. Obviously, it's working for you. You can't get one of the main things is you can't get monetized on YouTube. Yeah, you can use your community chat tabs and you can use all that kind of stuff, but right down to it, you're using copyrighted songs, you're using copyrighted video clips from other people, so there's no way that you can monetize. So you have to go to the third-party people who will ask you to advertise at the beginning of your videos. So almost every one of these compilation videos, you'll see the dank apparel little advertisement that they give to everyone that kind of goes through a few shirts, and then the advertisement's over and you continue on. I don't know how many sales they get from those kind of things. I mean, obviously it's a good idea to advertise on something like this because it is so wide-reaching. But once again, if it was your original video and your original content, like he's saying it kind of is, then you would be able to monetize it. You'd be able to do this. You'd be able to do that. You'd be worried about, a copyrighted song in the compilation, like how so many other YouTubers are now. Because when TikTok first started out, people were just doing the funny videos on them. They weren't worried about the monetization. But now that's a huge thing. They're like, oh shit, we gotta edit out the TikTok songs and put in something else. So that's all I gotta say about that. Like I said, he's kind of he's in that same position that I was in a while ago, where it's like you're kind of like you're starting to realize that, okay, well, I guess it's really not my video, but it is my compilation. There's two different things there. There's two different ways about it. You would say, your video, your compilation. And I guess at the end of it all, I wanted to make my own content. I didn't want to take things from YouTube. I wanted to kind of do my own thing. And I guess, if his channel stays relevant, he's probably going to stay relevant throughout the ordeal of TikTok, But, if his channel stays relevant, like he starts making his own content, maybe he'd be able to, do something with the channel instead of just doing compilation videos. But it doesn't matter, It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters in this world. Let's move on to our first video game news of the day, and this was the biggest one that I could find. This is from PlayStation blog, and we are going to see a Jak and Daxter physical PS4 version collector's edition, which is pretty crazy. There's going to be 5,000 standard editions, 2,500 collector's editions, and you can expedite ship mid-January for the regular standard edition, and expedite ship in February for the Deluxe, for the collector's edition. And also Jak 2, 3, and X are coming as well in collector's editions. They kind of look like long books. And what comes in these things? Well, I'll tell you what comes in these things. For a little under $80, I almost said 800. That would have been a lie. That's a dirty lie. You can get the Jak and Daxter game physical copy, the foil stamped rigid CE box. So that's just a different version of the cover and case. You can get the official soundtrack, including unreleased demos and alternative recordings, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's kind of worth it in there. You get a poster, which, poster is a throw-in for any collector's edition. You get the design archive, a deep dive into Jak and Daxter. So that's kind of cool. You also get a 16 gigabyte memory card, USB. So it's like an old style PlayStation 2 memory card that has a USB stick out of the top. Now this picture doesn't look like the real thing. It looks very computer generated, so I'm guessing it's still in the design phases. But I'm sure by the time this comes out, it will be ready to go, unless it's a duffel bag. Oh. Anyways, the foil trading card set. So this is kind of cool. I always love trading cards. I love watching people open trading cards. So I'm wondering if each set has. I wonder if it's actually the set, a full set, or is it like, if it's a mystery kind of thing where you get random cards in each pack. Who knows? And then you also get the 3-inch precursor orb decorative statue, which is metal. Only 3 inches though. I mean, I guess that's kind of big. You know, it's not too bad. I think that this set is a little overpriced. A smidge. I'm going to say a smidge. Because the base game is $20, you'd say in there. I think that this should probably be more around the $50 range. You know, especially because it is just one game. You know, of course, you get all the cool extra features like the soundtrack and the books and the egg and the stuff like that. I don't know if it's worth all that, though. Especially because, really, 3 of these things here is just paper. You know, you got the trading cards, you have the design archive, and then you also have the poster. The poster is paper as well. Getting the extra box, I mean, who's going to use the extra box unless you're not a collector? You know, what are you going to do with a PS2 USB card, you know? Like, you're not going to take that to work. Well, maybe you are. Who am I the judge? Another big news from the PlayStation.org.com blog is the next, I should say, a new Toe Jam and Earl game called Back in the Groove. So this kind of reminds me of the Shaq Fu game where, you know, the originals were, well, I guess the original Toe Jam and Earl games weren't like massively disliked like the Shaq Fu one, but it kind of feels like that where they're like, all right, it kind of died out. You know, who really remembers it? But hey, we're putting out a new one. So this is a new game by the co-creator of the first Toe Jam and Earl games, and it's nearly 28 years after the original release of the roguelike adventure game Toe Jam and Earl. Back in the Groove is coming early 2019, and the art style is relatively the same as usual. The play style is going to be relatively the same as usual, and if you pre-order today, you can get a really funky PS4 dynamic theme with a little devil dude and Toe Jam and Earl. Oh, it's Fortnite. Take to the skies in Season 7. Oh. So, yeah, Fortnite, just so I can get the tags in and not be clickbait. Fortnite Season 7 coming around. They've changed the map a little bit. They've added planes. They've added some winter apparel. Oh, if you spend your V-Bucks on Season 7, you get free characters. Oh, if you spend more money, you get another free character. One of the cool things to add, though, is the customization of your weapon skins and vehicle skins. So now they appear as you pick up the weapons and such like that. And also the what are they? What is it called? The Season 7 tiers, I guess they're called. Those have also been updated as well with all your precious loot. And when I originally saw this, since I really haven't played Fortnite ever, I was like, wow, this kind of looks like the Black Ops, the Black Ops Black Market. And then I was like, oh, duh, Fortnite came first, dummy. What are you, stupid? But that's it. Planes. A sword that does massive damage. Nothing really new there, to be honest with you. Oh man, we're coming in with another winter-themed one. This comes from news.xbox.com, and Overwatch is doing the Winter Wonderland 2018 event. Some new characters in there. Your loot boxes are, of course, changed. They're filled with new skins, emotes, highlights, and player icons. Wow! You also get some new voice lines. Wow! Spend all your money on these because they are going away at the end of the holiday season. But you also have a new game mode in there. Actually, I think you have 2, right? So Yeti Hunter is a 6-player brawl that pits 5 Mai players against 1 Yeti player who uses Winston's abilities. That kind of sounds funny. I hope they, up his damage, though, because Winston, I know the joke is, I want to be Winston, but I don't want to be Winston. And then you also have My Snowball Offensive. And it's a brawl type mode where you use Mai's blaster, and it fires single superpowered snowballs. So it only takes one hit to kill an enemy, kind of like the old days of Call of Duty when you used rifle only. But hey, it's kind of a cool update. I'm glad they're still updating the game that is beloved, I would suppose. Is it more beloved because of the Rule 34 community? Oh no, you fucking creep. Alright, Xbox Game Pass coming soon. You're going to be getting Mortal Kombat X, Ashen, Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, Jesus Christ, Shadow Warrior 2, PES 2019, Mud Runner, Spin Tires, and Ori. Wow. Well, there you go. Big lineup. Mortal Kombat X comes out December 7th. Mortal Kombat X was a okay game, in my opinion. I loved the game's fighting mechanics, but damn, the character list was small, and they killed off Baraka, you bastards. Pro Evolution Soccer, December 13th. It's a soccer game, a.k.a. football. Mud Tires, Spin Tires, Mud Runner, December 13th. Drive a truck in mud. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, December 17th. It will be available. Indie developer that got high praises last year and got on my top 10 list. Hellblade is a great game, kind of spooky. Make sure you wear headphones while playing. Ori and the Blind Forest, December 20th. I don't know what this game is. Shadow Warrior 2, another December 20th game. It's the sequel to the original game Shadow Warrior with more. It's an open world, and hell is it fun. I've played through it twice. It's amazing. Check it out on the Xbox Game Pass. Only on Xbox. Except these games are also available on PlayStation 4 and PC, and some of them are actually available on Switch. Hey, speaking of Switch, new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. They're trying to get the longest name award, but damn, if they just can't take it away from Lego. The file size is revealed for this game. It's 100 megabytes larger than the one on the Wii U. So that means it's 2.5 gigabytes. So maybe you'll need to free up a little space on your Wii U. I'm sorry, on your Switch. What the fuck? What, you stupid? And it'll be coming January 11th, 2019. So it's only a month away. So with time flying by, you better play as much Smash as you can before smashing Peach in this new Super Mario Bros. U, which is actually kind of old Deluxe Edition. This game it includes the new Super Mario Bros. U. Oh my god, I fucking hate this name. And the new Super Luigi U for the Wii U, now on the Switch. We're done with this article. Click out. Hey, Reggie. We all love Reggie. He says Nintendo would love, in quotes, Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Switch. Now, is that feasible? Is that possible? Is there a possibility of Red Dead Redemption? There's no P's in Red Dead Redemption, so this joke's not going to work anywhere. But Red Dead Redemption 2 is an over 100 gigabyte game. It's 2 disc. How the hell are they going to put this on the Switch? How would they do it? Maybe they could, you could stream it. Have like a streaming service available, and then you go, oh, I can just stream this. I doubt it, though. This would be such a huge venture for them, for Rocksteady, to put this on a Switch cartridge. There'd have to be at least 4 of them in that box, with one that only includes the game data. And then you would have to buy another Switch to link to your Switch so that you could use the data and transfer it over a Wi-Fi signal to your other Switch to play the game. This is ridiculous. People really, really want this, but I don't know if it's even feasible. Because Red Dead 2 is so big, they'd have to downgrade the game so much. They'd have to shorten the game. They would have to do a lot of things. But whatever. We'll see. We'll see. Thanks, Reggie. Last thing for Nintendo Switch, and we'll get back to some more PlayStation stuff. The sales data for Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I also bought. I was one of the first. I'm in this number here, but there's 1.3 million copies sold in Japan on launch. Compared to Pokemon Go, Let's Go Eevee, and Pikachu, there was 500,000 there. Super Mario Party only sold 131,000 in Japan on release day. Splatoon 2, 631,000 copies, and after that, Super Mario Odyssey followed up with 514,000 sales. And so Ultimate is estimated to shift from 1.3 million to 10 million in the short term by the time that they get the numbers in from the rest of the world. Over in the UK, Smash Bros. Ultimate, UK, mate, Smash Bros. Ultimate topped the charts in terms of physical sales and became the fastest selling Smash game locally of all time. It even managed to beat the combined sales of Pokemon Go, Pikachu, and Eevee domestically. In contrast to existing Smash games in the UK, launch sales for the new game were 302% higher than those achieved by Smash Bros. For the Wii U and Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Which makes a lot of sense because Smash Bros. For the Wii U and was a very low seller because the Wii U was not a household console. I would say the Switch is a household console. Everyone that I talk to who, through whatever ways, they say they either want a Switch or they got a Switch or they're getting a Switch. You know, when you were talking about the Wii U, people were like, nah, I'll pass on this one. I'll keep with my 3DS. So it is not surprising that it beat out the Smash Bros. For Wii U. Really, that's the name of it? See, I've been out of the loop on Smash Bros. For so long. Smash Bros. For the Wii U. That's a fantastic name. 10 out of 10. All right, we're back with some more PlayStation news. Crash Team Racing Nitro. It's coming onto the PS4 in June 21st. Dang, this game came out in 1999 on the PS1, right? And it's coming back in a fully remastered form, just like its trilogy counterpart. But yeah, Crash Team Racing coming back with online gameplay, enhanced graphics, and wow, lots and lots of fun. Is there local co-op? Pretty sure there is. If there's not, there would be some grumpy faces in the mix. But right now, we can have a firm date for this. Of course, I think Crash wasn't. Was Crash pushed back? I don't think so. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe I'm getting confused with something else. But we'll see. Crash Team Racing. It's June 21st, 2019. So make sure you get your fingers on that if you love the Crash games or if you love racing games in general. This is a nice, fun arcade racing game. It definitely was one of my favorites on the PlayStation 1 era, and I would say it's one of my favorite racing games of all time. All right, new releases for this week. Ones that matter. We're not talking about the stupid ones. The Atari Flashback Classics. Volume 1 and 3 are now out. Volume 1 is PS Vita. That comes out the 14th, so wait a few days. But the Classics Volume 3 is out on the 13th for PS4 Digital. I'm sure that the Volume 2 will come to the Vita eventually. But Atari Flashbacks Volume 3 just has more Atari 2600 and 5200 games with I was about to say enhanced graphics, but there's nothing enhanced about this game. So play the classics. Play the classics that your parents played. Play the classics that you played. But hey, you can get them now physical and digital. Oh boy, Borderlands 2 VR. Here we go. Yeehaw! Same game as before, but just in VR. How does it work? How do you play? I don't know. I don't have it yet. I'm waiting for a sale. But hey, it's back. Borderlands 2 VR. Now, you might be asking yourself why they make this instead of a Borderlands 3. I don't know. This probably distracted them a little bit, you know? But I'm okay with it. I'm not probably. I'm going to get it eventually. I will play it on the channel. But for the most part, you know, I'm going to wait on it because I have played this game a lot of times and I have owned it on many consoles. So I'm going to do a little wait and see. Wait for a VR sale. This will probably be on sale then. But yeah, you get to step into the boots of your favorite vault hunters and battle with over 87 bazillion guns. So make sure you pick up all that loot and smack around Claptrap a little bit. Earth Defense Force 5. Yes, you heard me right. That's Earth Defense Force 5. What'd you say? Earth Defense Force 5. That's coming out. It's here. Battle ants and other giant bugs in this amazing game. Become one of the soldiers of the EDF. That's the Earth Defense Force. What'd you say? Earth Defense Force. Jesus Christ, these people don't listen to me. Exterminate invading aliens. Protect peace on Earth. The aliens are bugs. So if you don't like bugs, take out your frustration on them. I played the third game in this series. It was pretty fun. A little clunky. Haven't played one since. I'm sure my friend will text me in a few minutes exclaiming his praises and asking if we want to get it. But yeah, fun games, of course. Oh, what do we got today? Kingdom, 2 crowns. Build your kingdom and secure it from the threat of the greed in the next evolution of the award-winning MicroStrategy franchise. Experience new technology, units, enemies, mounts, and secrets in this brand new co-op or solo campaign mode. Woo! Dang, this is a sexual game. Looks good. Looks fantastic. I may pick it up. Obviously, it's part of a series, so if you're a fan of the series, this looks like the same, looks like more of the same, improved, of course. And hey, you got a co-op mode, so my friend will be calling me up saying, hey, there's a co-op mode in this game. Ooh, PS Vita owners, you're getting Night Trap 25th Anniversary Edition. This was one of the first games that was almost banned in the country because of all the violence. It was live action. You would look at security cameras and try and solve a mystery. The newer version is obviously way better than the old version, and it comes with a bunch of cool stuff. So make sure you check that out if you're a fan of point-and-click games and putting together the stories and trophies. I think there's trophies in this game. Hey, PlayStation VR people. I've been talking to you a lot, so let's skip that then. Nah, I'm just kidding. Prey Typhoon Hunter is a lethal game of hide-and-seek between a single survivor and 5 other players who stalk, hunt, and hide in plain sight as shape-shifting mimic aliens. Will Morgan or the mimics prevail? This is a really cool idea. This is something that I've been kind of looking forward to in this game, was being the mimics and being able to morph into objects and hide and then be hunted down, or, try and... Actually, this is kind of different than most of those games, because this one you try and run away, you try and survive. These people are trying to kill you, not just try to hide. They're trying to kill you. Dang. What a world we live in. But that does come out today, digital only, PSVR. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, another PlayStation 4 game. Ooh, it's Ritchies Plank experience. You're on a plank, 80 stories high, knees weak, palms sweaty, mom's spaghetti. Do you dare make it to the end? Ritchies Plank lets you experience the thrill of doing the impossible. This is a short experience made for entertaining your friends and family. Don't buy it. Alright, well, that's all the time I have today on the YemmyCast, a new video game podcast for your listening pleasure. I just want to thank everyone for listening and sticking around and laughing along to my funny jokes. Hope to see you all in the next episode, and I hope Dankius has a great day. And I am your host, Yemmy the Ferret, and this has been an episode of YemmyCast.